Hey guys, G-Money here, back with another video, and this video is a little bit unexpected, but last night mainly me and Weld, did a lot of grinding to get the manor finished with, at least the back of it we did the grinding with, and the whole inside's finished and everything's basically finished, so I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be making the Wayne Manor tour video right now, so yeah. But anyways, before we start, I want to introduce our guest. There is Bat Venom.
Hello, people of the internet.
There's Weld.
Hello.
So that is Alfred and my new Bruce Wayne / Batman. And yeah, we're currently standing at the gates of the Wayne Manor, and we're ready to hop into it. Let's go. Hello, this is MTV. Sorry. Yeah. We're gonna start the tour now. So as you can see, Alfred and Bruce are staring at me for some weird reason, and we're just gonna walk up the path. But first, fun fact: this used to be like a road that swirled all the way around over here, and it was like really thin. It was like 3 blocks wide, and then it would like come up here, and then it would just go up, and it was really weird. And then Weld came over here, and he made this little part of the road and stuff, and he detailed it. We would go up there, but there's a garage, so we're gonna go over here first. We just kind of walk on this path all the way to the garage. Oh yeah, this was where the Batmobile would be lifted up, as you can see down there. Okay. This is where the Batmobile would have been lifted up. This would lift up, and then, you know, all that stuff. Actually, first, what I want to do, I want to pay my respects to Martha and Thomas Wayne over here in the very old cemetery. So over here, Well detailed this place nicely. He made a lot of the signs, and so I'm just gonna go through here real quick. We have Constance Wayne, Silas Wayne, Patrick Wayne, Kenneth Wayne, Joshua Wayne, Alan Wayne, Charles Wayne, Solomon Wayne, and Thomas Wayne, Martha Wayne with their dates, because
I have been resurrected!
I didn't even know Alfred died. Okay, but yes, it's to be remembered, and it's like the biggest grave here because they're more important than anyone else.
And they're buried together. If I
Yeah,
give you a heart attack before. So if I give you a heart attack before.
You just come up this small little path here, and you go to the garage. We would go from inside the manor, but why not go right now?
Go in.
Why not go in right here, you know? And downstairs is empty, but don't worry, there's a little elevator raise thing, but it doesn't actually raise because I'm not that good at redstone. Then we have 2 limos and 2 Lamborghinis up here, and yeah, there's a little like type red button type thing that would like raise up the elevator, and then it'll lower it back down, you know, all that stuff. So now we can move on. We're gonna go back down the path. We would go in there, but we had to go to the right first because there's a trail. Bat Venom is still waiting by the fountain. This is a tennis court. SOG made the tennis court like really quickly. It like took them like at least 3 minutes. Come back up the path, and we would get to the fountain finally. And as you can see, it turns off, and the water just stops flowing all the way down, and then turns back on, and the water just turns back on. You have a functioning fountain. I felt like doing that because I thought it would be cool, and it's pretty cool-ish. Then over here we just have like a little pond. It used to be a lot smaller, but then Weld just felt like extending it for some reason. It used to have sand also, but I guess no sand's allowed. We can finally go inside the manor. A lot of the manor is really open, so there's not that much detailing. There's a lot of repetitive stuff in like the hallways and stuff, but like rooms are pretty differentiated.
Welcome to
So then you
Manor.
enter, and you see the the main staircase here. I mean, let's start with the tour of the inside. So first, we're gonna go to the left. We have a little hallway passing through here, leading to the kitchen. I really like the kitchen, honestly. I'm glad it came out like this. It's nice and simple. Um, so we just have ovens, we have like cutting boards and stuff, sinks. We have the microwave from the Lego Batman movie. um, yeah, these are supposed to be trash cans, but they kind of look like toasters a little bit. Then there's two big fridges right there in the back, and like some more ovens right there. We would go in there, but we can go in there in a second. I want to do this first. That's supposed to be open, but here is the dining room table. It has a little turkey on the middle. That's been there for like a whole year, like literally a whole year. So it's probably not good anymore. But yeah, it's here. So this is just it's not very detailed dining room because I think I'll like sped through this, but it's a dining room. Over here we have like, not the wine cellar, but it's like a little
Miniature
pantry for the wine cellar, you know? There's like the wine that you want to get quickly. Then we move on over here to the living room. As you can see, first thing you see when you walk in is a little hologram of Gotham. Yeah, the future. Also you'll see like carpet, you'll see the couches with the glass tables, some flowers, the TVs, we got a double TV set up here. So if you're watching the Super Bowl, you can watch 2 Super Bowls at a time, you know. We have a few bookshelves, and then if we come over here quickly, there's just a little bitty table here with another little sitting area with a big table, some more bookshelves, and then it brings us to one of the towers. This tower has a staircase in it, and it just leads all the way up to the top of like the roof area, and then that leads to the garage, which we've already been there. So now that we finished that up, we can come over here, and you can see some bookshelves, so you can probably guess what room this is. It was refurbished recently by Weld. He just added some different stuff. As you can see, it used to be a lot more closed in, but now it's a little bit more open. Yeah, but there's just a lot of books and tables and like where you can read the books and stuff. There's a big bookshelf area here. There's all these, like, this is a library, so there's a lot of bookshelves. And then there's a little painting down there, but there's also an entrance here. If you click this button, that opens up, and that leads to the library entrance that I showed you on the Batcave tour. Now we can move on. We can come over here, so just a little pantry, something important, just something to fill up that space. And then to the left, we have one of my favorite areas in the outside of the manor. I'm inside of Alfred's head. This is the pool. There's 2 W's there, one on the floor, one on the wall. There's also W's up there on the DJ booth. There's like a little sitting area. These are showers for when you have clothes on. This is like to get all the chlorine off of you. It's like before you take a shower in your house and stuff.
Is it just me, or is there 2 pink and purple windows?
We'll get to those later. Don't worry about that. Then we have some speakers spreading across with some cameras out here. A little hot tub right here with another W in it. Then we get to the DJ booth, which y'all saw in the teaser trailer. There's some microphones here to have, you know, singers here. There's 2 computers with the mouses and stuff. And the speakers on the side with like little stars for decoration in the back. Then, we can move on to the storage. This is like to get to it, like security wise, but over here it's like there's actual doors that open, so I'm just gonna go here. Then yeah, it's just a storage area. There's some more speakers, there's more chairs. There's just like a whole bunch of random stuff, chests, bookshelves, barrels, all that stuff, more microphones, and yeah, we just have a lot of stuff going on here. And yeah, that's a little storage area. Then we can come back into the area, the DJ booth. So then we can move over here toward the door that leads to the pool. We have the well. Y'all have seen the well before. But the well, as y'all should know if y'all watched the video, it's just a little path here. And it leads to the well. The well's not finished, but it's a well. Yeah, so there's the well there. There's like a little boarded off area to keep people from going in there, because you know it's kind of like an old abandoned area that nobody wants to be in. So then we come back in the crib, because it's MTV's crib. And then we come over here. We want to cut to the right first, because there's a little bathroom here. There's a bathtub, there's a sink, there's a toilet. This is one of the like 100 bathrooms, so have fun. That's a staircase, but we can get up there later. Alfred's kind of weird, so he doesn't really know where he's going. Now this is one of the more important rooms finally. This is the Batman Beyond room. This is like, obviously black and red stuff for Batman Beyond. This scrap is supposed to be like, yeah, the suit metal and stuff, all that futuristic stuff over here also with this. Then he has a theme, the bed theme, like the red and black also. Then in here we have the bathroom with the black and red carpet and a shower that Bruce is in. Then we have a sink that has a lever pointing up with the toilet over there, and then we have the simple closet. Yeah, it's just a closet. And then we can finally walk out here. And then that leads us to the to another sitting area by another tower. The tower is just the same thing, and this sitting area is just a sitting area. In here we have like a little guest bedroom. We kind of made this last second. I tried to have someone else like build their own room, but nobody else, like I couldn't find anyone else, so it's just a guest bedroom for now. And it's just like black and white colors because I didn't know what else to do. Now we can head over here into this long hallway that stretches across all of Wayne Manor. We would go to the backyard, but we can save that for last. So if we cut right, we're not going to be in here forever because it's just the main hall. We can get to this later. Yeah, it's just the main hall. It goes all the way around, all the way back up to the front. It has some bushes in there that Weld added, and yeah. So when we come back to the hallway, there's another little exit area that he came through. Just come here, that's the back door right there. You can just continue going down the hallway for a really long time. And then we get to another sitting area. Like I said, a lot of stuff is repetitive, and it is pretty difficult to fill up a Wayne Manor of this size. In here we have another bathroom. You know, if you gotta go, you gotta go. And yeah. Then in here would be the main hall. But I'm going to cut to the front of the Wayne Manor. We're gonna go to. All right, now that we're back at the front, we can go to the right this time, like I said. And starting off, we have another little area where you can just cut across, and then we have like the little museum area, the gallery. That's what I call it. There's just a whole bunch of random stuff. Then there's a few big places. This is what I call Wayne Rock with water. These are the fake pearls, because the real pearls wouldn't be here. Because, you know, someone breaks in, breaking the glass, boom, still. Then over here we have the Wayne Bamboo. Then we have the Wayne Rock without water. Also we have the Wayne Halloween Pumpkin. And then there's just a few more glass cases with another tower with a staircase. All the towers have staircases. In here, if you're in the gallery exploring and you need to use a restroom, you go in here. There's a sink and a toilet. It's like in a separate room because nobody, you know, it's a kind of like a public bathroom almost, because like, you know, if many people are in here looking at the gallery, you don't want to walk in there and then see someone doing their business. And we are going to cut into the main hall because that is our next area of interest. the main hall. Real quick, under the staircase, 2 storage areas, just with a whole bunch of barrels in them, very undetailed. Just kind of there because they can be. Then in here, this is the main hall, the start of it. We have a little table, and then obviously this carpet. Then we have a den. So for those of you that don't know what a den is, it's like a dining area, living room, kitchen. Yeah, that's the den. So then we can continue down the hallway. Then we have a public little bathroom with the, there's a mirror in here. I guess I'll go in the girls' bathroom. There's a reflection. You know, since it's double-sided, I took the opportunity to make it have a mirror. There's different stalls with toilets, and there's the sinks at the mirror.
Yeah, it's the same on both sides.
Yep. And so then we can continue here. At the right is the gallery, which we've already been in. And then if you turn left, you can go to the medical room. As you know, Thomas Wayne was he was a doctor, so I just made a medical room to show that. Even though this manor was supposed to be based off, when I built it, I was basing it off of it was supposed to be a brand new manor, so it would kind of make sense to have that, but at the same time it wouldn't, since Thomas is obviously dead. But you know, maybe Alfred can be doing that. Then over here we have the Bat of Darkness room. For you all that don't know him, he's one of my friends. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he is one of my friends, Bat of Darkness. We call him by his real name, which I don't want to say his real name because he might want to be keeping that private. And, you know, I don't want to leak any real names. Over here we have the lab room. It used to be like an electronics room, but then we put education mode on, and Scotty started experimenting with a lot of stuff, so he kind of made a little lab room here. It has like a little computer, has a main lab area, it has all these elements and compounds. Then over here, we'll just go to the left first. We have a bathroom with a bathtub, toilet, and 2 sinks. Then we can go to the right. This is Bat Venom's room. Bat Venom, you want to say anything about this room?
Just took a little bit of time to make. Very simple, easy.
Alright then, over here we have a TV, we have a bed, we have a little gaming monitor set up, which he took from Bruce's room, table I guess, and then in here is a closet I guess, right Babylon? Okay, it is. It's a closet, so then we can exit this room. We gotta wait for Babylon, there we go. We exit this room, and then this leads us to this part of the manor now. So, yeah, there's no point in going back in here, so we're gonna cut back up to actually, we're gonna cut to the wine cellar. And alright, the first floor is done. So now we're gonna move on to the bottom layers, which down there is the wine cellar and the entrance is open, but we're not gonna worry about that. But we're actually gonna go with the main basement. Over here is a staircase that leads to the living room. That's that. And then we can go over here to this little T intersection area. You can go left or right. We're gonna start off going left because there's only one room down here. This is the staff kitchen. All the lights in the basement work, and yeah, SRG made the staff kitchen. It's very small, but it looks pretty nice. Happy with it. And then if we go the opposite direction, we will find 2 of the rooms. First to the right is the movie theater room. There are lights in here with Bruce sitting watching a movie. So then you can exit and you can go to the gaming room. It also has working lights. There are 2 couches, 2 TVs, just a whole bunch of carpets. This room's mainly for Robin and stuff. So Robin, anyone, and Jason, you know, anyone like that would be in here. We have the mini fridge and the Wi-Fi router over here. So the Xbox Series X and the PS5 We have that on both sides, and then yeah, okay, the lights are out now. Then you close that door, and then you can go and continue heading over here. And first to the left, we have the nail salon. SOG also made this room. There's a little color selection area, receptionist, desk, and then the chairs that you would sit on, get your nails done, you know.
Ugh.
If you ever been to the nail salon with your mother, or like, you know, anyone else, you should be able to recognize that.
Can I say this is my favorite room?
Okay, it is. And here is the basketball court. It's very open, the lights like swirl around. A very, very tall basketball hoop. Bruce just scored, even though it didn't go through the net yet. Okay. SOG also made this room. He made the court design, everything, and the lights. SOG did a lot of the basement. I did like the gaming room and stuff like that in the movie theater. So now we exit there and we can head to the wine cellar. The wine cellar is just down these stairs. It's kind of like a 2-layer basement almost. And so once you go down the wine cellar, the entrance is open like I said earlier, so I'm kind of not, you know, that's already revealed. Here's the wine cellar. This you know, it's pretty nice. There's a whole bunch of, obviously, like wine barrels and stuff with little tripwire hooks on them. And we have a W on the ground with like the glazed terracotta under it. Everybody says it looks like McDonald's, and it kind of does, but I don't want to say it does. Yeah, the entrance down here in the middle, that opens up, and then you can go down there. So we're gonna leave Alfred. So then we can go back to the main entrance, and we can go upstairs. So here we have the staircase that we're gonna go up. We have a nice chandelier that Weld made. Yeah, that kind of last minute. There's a lot of stuff that was added last minute for detail. That's one of them. And as you can see over there, there's like a little area that stretches across that we can get to later. But first, we could either go up to the ballroom or go left or go right. I want to start right because right's a little bit easier to tour. Over there it's kind of scrambled up and there's a lot of rooms to tour. So over here to the left first, this is Dick Grayson's room, or Robin. It has a red and green theme, and it's pretty simple, and he has a little bathroom in here. So then we can exit and move on to the next room. Over here is Barbara Gordon's room, or Batgirl's. It's purple and black because there's a Nightwing room also that's blue and black, so we couldn't do the blue and black. So yeah, we have a little purple and black room with the desk and a chair and like a flower on there. Then we have another bathroom with the same color carpet for the theme. Alright. We're gonna run back over here and we're gonna go to the right. Here's the Nightwing's room. I guess the Nightwing likes plants because I added plants in here for decoration mainly, but yeah. He has a computer, he has a few paintings of a spider and a skull. Then over here is a bathroom with a toilet just in a room, with a carpet and a shower and a sink. So now we can move on to the next little room down this hallway. Actually we can go right first. It's pretty quick. Over here it's a woman and men bathroom. It's a public one this time, not the private ones in the rooms. Yeah, just pretty simple. Then over here to the left we have Batwoman's room. She has a little vanity here. Also, you can tell that my detailing for rooms got upgraded because this was made a lot of time after the other rooms, so my detailing got a whole bunch better. And yeah, now there's this. So there's a little red and black theme because that's her colors. A bed with like a cover over it and stuff. And then in here is a bathroom. There's enough space to make a mirrored bathroom. So on the other side, that's just a facade. It's not really a real bathroom. But yeah, it's a little mirrored bathroom. A shower and a sink again with a shower and a toilet. No, that's not a sink. And the sink by the mirror. So then we exit there, and we can get on to the small but decent closet. Yeah, it's nothing much to be said about that. Then we can move on. Over here, when we go left or right, we're gonna go right first, and we'll find ourselves at a area. It has a few lamps. It's a sitting area. Again, that's the tower. Now that we're at the second floor, it's the second floor area that cuts over back to the rooms. This is that little walkway path that we saw that goes above the staircase.
Balcony overlook.
Yeah, the balcony overlook. And yeah, you can just see down at the staircase. Then we can cut over here because it's not really a big difference. There's the lights that turn on. There's some weights that you can lift here. There's a little sink to wash your hands in after you're done or something. Treadmills and some more weights. Then we can cut over here into this room. It's kind of like the games room. You have pool, arcades, and 2 bars where you get some alcohol, whatever Bruce would get, some wine, you know. So then there's some moose heads on the wall also. Over here is a little sitting area. It's like a mini living room for the upstairs. Yeah, it's just some little living room. And then in here's the licensed security room. It has like a whole bunch of computers just for like seeing all the cameras there are. Then over here to the right real quick is just a little sitting room and another sitting room. Like I said, repetitive. And a flower that Weld stole. Yeah. Also, there's a little closet. Alright. Now we can move on. And we're gonna go to the left first. And first of all, the first room we come upon, I believe this is Mikey's room. He made this. He has a TV, chair, a bed, a closet that's copying my design, and a bathroom that has hot and cold controls, knobs thing into it.
Left out at the pool.
Oh yeah. You have a nice little view to the pool and stuff. Then we can come back out. And first of all, to the left, this is like Bruce's bathroom. He has a toilet, a huge bathtub, and 2 sinks, cause he's Bruce. Then over here, this is Bruce's room. As you can see, Bruce is on the computer. He has a bed. He has a blue and light blue carpet, just to, you know, I feel like that's Bruce's favorite colors, maybe something. Actually, it's probably black and gray, like it's on the bed, but. Yeah, Bruce's room. There's a little storage area, another desk reading like right on the paper. Then we have a closet with some suits on there, some more storage, another paper, and we just have the glow sun to light it all up. Then, real quickly over here, we just have a little kind of like an airlock before you enter Bruce's room. You know, like. If you don't want anyone to be immediately into your room, so it's a little area just to have a door. And then we can move on to the other side of this hall. Over here is the bathroom. That's like the public one. And then in here is a very weirdly themed room. This is Scotty's room. His main skin's like a Enderman with a suit, so this is why it's this stuff. He has an Ender Dragon egg, like an End Portal, not finished and stuff. He has whatever that's called sticking up. Then he has a End Crystal right there. There's some storage here with a dragon head on top, and then a bathroom that he never finished. And then you can overlook the pool. These are the colored windows that you saw, some of the colored windows. Over here to the right is Ag's room. Ag's is not the best builder, so he didn't really do much with this room. This is the parrot cage he had, but all of his parrots were killed by someone, definitely not me. No pets allowed. Over here we have a shower, sink, and a toilet. And then we can move on to the bathroom to the right, because I want to. Yeah, it's just a bathroom. Alright, then we can move on to this room. Welcome to Weld's room.
So right here I have the my bed. Then I've got like a bed frame. It's kind of based off of that, and it's kind of not. Right here I've got like a nice little outlook of the pool. I like to be able to fly in and out, so I open my window. I've got a carpet and a TV. I've got the PlayStation 5, and then I've got the PS4, which is what I'm currently playing on. Then I've got my closet here. And over here, I've got my bathroom. I've got my giant toilet paper roll. I've got my toilet, everything that you need. Your sink and mirror. I have a secret back cave entrance. You step up here, and then you press a button, and you command blocks go in here. Yeah, I fixed this into the back cave video.
Yeah. That is Weld's room. Then we can exit there. This is that staircase that you saw at the pool door area. Then we could cut into the ballroom, but there's a little bit more to show over here, and it'll loop us back around eventually to that area where we saw all the Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing, Batwoman rooms. First to the left, we cut over here. Alfred, we have your room. I made it, but it is Alfred's room. It's based off of Alfred's room.
It's beautiful.
We have the gray and white and the dark gray and gray and light gray. Yeah, for Alfred's theme, because he's an old man. We have dressers, we have a dresser, then we have some more, and then we have an old style TV. Once again, he's an old man. Over here to the right, it's a closet. He has a little suit because he's an old man. Then we have a little area for it's like a security room for him. Like, if Bruce needs immediate help and Alfred's kind of chilling in his room, he can come in here and he can talk to Bruce on the computer or something and monitor him.
It reminds me a lot of Corner Bowels. Alfred goes into the panic room.
Yeah. Then over here we have Alfred themed bathroom with a nice big shower, a toilet, and a sink. Yeah, not many people give Alfred a room, so I did a favor and I made Alfred a room, mainly because there is a lot of space for it, and because I want to be nice to Alfred for once, because Bruce isn't that nice to Alfred. And then we have a sitting room. There's a little area, it's a staircase again, and then we have a view of the backyard, but we're gonna get to that later. That's one of the best views of the backyard. So is this.
Yeah, we did most of the backyard in one day.
Yeah. We stayed up until like 3 AM doing that, so it's pretty crazy. Over here we have a steam room.
Gas chamber.
The gas chamber, a steam room.
People in here.
You can sit in here, close the door, and steam would raise up, and it'd like steam up the room. I really like how it came out because of the lighting mainly, but also the colors match up really well. Yeah, I like this room. And over here, we could go to the ballroom, the fireplaces, but we won't do that right now. Then we have a sauna. It's like you know, obviously all the steam's raising up and it's like really hot in here and you'd be all sweaty. I don't know if saunas feel good or not, because I've obviously not been in one. Here's another one, and then another one. I just need to fill up the space, so I added 3 of them. Like I said, it's really hard to fill up a big freaking house. We have another public boys and girls bathroom. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's the same design for the other ones. Then there's another sitting area. We have a view of the horse range out there, and then a little bit of some other stuff in this window. But yeah, just a sitting room with another staircase tower room. Then we can run all the way over here. Just a long, pretty useless hallway, just kind of gets you to the other side of the manor. But yeah, it's a hallway, and so then that will lead us back over to the ballroom, or the entrance to the ballroom, and we can move on to our next half floor, cause that's kind of what it is. So then we can go up here. Welcome to the ballroom. It's a perfectly shaped circle, if anyone was wondering. That's where Bruce can give a speech before they start partying, and that's where speakers will play, and then also there can be people playing the piano, or they can just have automatically playing pianos because Bruce is rich and he can afford something like that. First of all, to the right, there's a room I forgot about, but first I want to show the bathroom. It's pretty crappy actually. It's not the best bathroom. But to the right, we have the monkey enclosure. Yeah. He has his bananas in there, and that's the bell to show him feeding time. Yeah, there's this banana. It's kind of just a monkey enclosure. Then we, just in case anything goes wrong, we have the injector, anti-gravity inject, strong adrenaline inject, strong tranquilizer, weak adrenaline inject, tranquilizer, strong tear gas, and then we have a bell. I don't know why there's a bell. But if you go down, also you can open doors, like if employees go in there, you know, can keep the door closed until they need it. But yeah, if you come down, no, stop, no. You know what, never mind, I'm not gonna go in there. We're just gonna, we're gonna leave that alone for now. Yeah, that's the monkey enclosure. Don't ask why we have that, that's just a fun little room that we have. First we can go to the left. This is like the facade fireplace, the one without the entrance. It's just like it's mirrored of this room over here, which is the real entrance. So what you do, you click this button right here, it adds water there, and then you click it again and it gets rid of it. Then you click the top right button, that will open it, close it, and set it back on fire. Or you can turn off the water. Then you can just turn the fire back on. That button. Yeah. It's a little functioning fireplace. Then that leads just down to that other area that we explored. So then I'm pretty sure over here just leads to that staircase and Alfred's and then all those other rooms. So we've also explored that. That means we can move on to the next floor. I prefer to go right, so I'm gonna go to the right. First, we're not gonna go in there yet. We're gonna go over here. That's the staircase that leads to the next floor, but we can go up there later. Over here is a sitting area. A table, more sitting areas. All of this up here is the same. There's not much you can do because there's not a lot of space because the ballroom takes up most of it. So I couldn't really do much up here. But there are doors where you can go out on the balcony and stuff. And then here's a bathroom in here. And then there's SRG's room. It's a very nice room. It's kind of open, and it's kind of, there's some walls that aren't really detailed, but the places that do have details are very nice. I really like how he used the dragon egg for the lamp. It's a really nice design, and also for the bed. Very nice design bed also, and the bookshelves. That's SOG's room. We're just looking over the ballroom here. Yeah, it goes all the way around. There's also a little balcony that you can get on over there. Move back over here. This is a study in here. Now, study is very open and big. Has like a second floor up there. But this is what I intended for a study. I wanted a really big open study where Bruce could have a big chair and a computer, some paper, some lamps, a nice big table for working, and a chandelier over top. I really like how this room came out. It's one of my favorites. And we have some circular bookshelves, and then oh yeah, we should probably get over here first. This is like Alfred's, I mean not Alfred's, this is Robin's little study. This is where Robin would be doing his work, and then the other side has Alfred's study. So if we quickly come over here, this is Alfred's study. It has this colored theme. It's theme colored. Then, you know, he has a computer without a mouse. I forgot to add a mouse. But he has some armor stands, some bookshelves, and just another big chair and a big table for working. Alright. We have a clock. This is not the clock entrance though, because the other clock entrance is over here. This clock designed by was by Bat of Darkness, by the way. I had some other crappy clocks, but yeah, that opens up and then eventually closes. So that is the clock entrance in the study. Then there's like two circular rooms that are pretty crappy. This is where the redstone is, but you don't need to see that because it's pretty crazy in there. Then we can move on to the final floor, I believe. But there is quite a bit to show up here, so this one will take a little bit longer. First, we can start over here. It's a circular room, the sitting area with a TV. Then there's this balcony area. Like I said, it was kind of like the second floor of the study, but you can see over here we have like Robin themed colored carpet, some bookshelves, and then another sitting area with a TV. Then over here we have just a sitting area that leads to the movie theater, a big movie theater, not the small one this time. The biggest movie theater there is. There's like a little fountain for design that's supposed to be the camera, the dragon head up there. Yeah, there's a fountain, and that leads to the other side, but we can get to that later.
Oh, yeah,
So then, yeah, there's working lights in there, but we'll show those when we get to the other side. In here, sitting area, just like for a corridor. And then we have one of the more interesting parts of the manor. And here's the bathroom though, but that's not interesting. First of all, we have, this is like, so I had enough space, so I made a whole bunch of villain rooms. And there's like a superhero also, we'll see who that is. But there's a villain room, and there's a whole bunch of villain rooms. This is supposed to be like Catwoman's apartment. Then there's like a street, and then there's a diamond she can steal with tripwires. That's supposed to be her suit with her whip, yeah. And then she has like a cat now here. Then next we go to Deadshot. Deadshot is a little bit more undetailed because there's not much you can do for Deadshot. But I made it like rooftops, and it's supposed to be like, since rooftops are gonna be tall, you know, I just put black concrete there just to show like it goes down and something. And then over here we have like the hit list here, and we have a whole bunch of money in here that he's getting for his bounties. Here's his uniform, and then he has like some other stuff going on here. This is his gun stand, and he has some Deadshot bullets in there. So yeah, that is Deadshot's room. There's also a target on like Batman's head. That's Deadshot's room. Then we have Solomon Grundy. I like this room. It says, so it's supposed to be like this. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. That's kind of how the signs were set up. Here's the casket. If y'all haven't seen Gotham, he's kind of like, he's floating out on the swamp, and that's what kind of makes him Solomon Grundy. Because they have like, don't they have like nuclear waste in the swamp?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically Slaughter Swamp where it came from, I believe. Or that
Yeah.
could be.
Either way, this is Solomon Grundy's room. This is like the, if you haven't played Batman Arkham City, I believe,
Yeah, it's Arkham City.
this is like the little machine that electrocutes him, and like when you're in the boss battle with Solomon Grundy, it electrocutes him, and you know, just it makes him a lot stronger and wakes him up.
It wakes him up by electrifying him.
Yeah, then we have Penguin. Penguin's obviously gonna be a snowy area. Here's Penguin with his umbrella here. Then we have some water with some ice under there. We have his penguin bombs. If you especially know those if you've played any Lego Batman games. Yeah. Then we have his umbrella again and his what did I mean that to be? A cigar?
This is a cigar, yeah.
Yeah, I did
Yes.
mean that. Yeah.
Penguin always carries a cigar. It's a
Yeah.
fact.
Then we have Two-Face. Two-Face's room is pretty simple. He has a big penny, which is hard to make when it's a small area, so it's not that good looking. Here's supposed to be like his good side, where he has like a coin here, and then his bad side, where he has obviously the like messed up coin. And over here to the right, he has that's like his bad coin and his gun. I think I added those just because like they're bad, like they're dark kind of. And then over here we have all the good stuff, and then he's a coin. So it's like the bad and good side of Harvey Dent, or Two-Face. Then over here we have Scarecrow. Also warning, all armor stands are made to be hallucinating. These are not supposed to be like based off of anything real. Alfred. Then we have, so there's like all this toxic stuff in the air, right? So there's all these dudes who are like fighting it out. This dude's, you know, he's doing that. Then we have Scarecrow hiding back here in the corner. He's being Scarecrow. Then in the shed, you will find in here, first of all, fear toxin. And there's like a dispenser for the fear toxin. That's why there's all this stuff over here. Me and Scotty teamed up to build this room, so it's looking very nice. Over here is Clayface's room. It's pretty simple. As you know, he's a movie actor. If you watch Batman the animated series, he's like the clay where he would like put on his face to reshape it and stuff. If you watch Batman the animated series, you'll understand it. I guess that's Clayface. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of clay over here and all that. Then over here, this is the hero I was talking about. As you know, Superman and Batman kind of brawl it out sometimes. Anyways, Superman, he has a whole bunch of kryptonite around here as a big S. Bat Venom kind of made this room. He did make this room. I made the S though, because I wanted to show, just in case you didn't know who it was. You know, just show a little bit
I made a
more.
pretty bad S on the bed, so.
But there's a window to Lex Luthor, which this room was also made by Bat Venom, to torture him with kryptonite. Yeah. Pretty
It was
great.
an inside joke as well.
Okay.
It's an inside
Then in
joke.
here's a little sitting area. Then we can move on to Riddler's room. Then we go into Riddler's room. As you can see, there's flashing lights in here. We have the different Riddler suits, because I didn't really know what else to do. I was gonna add like a big computer, but it came out really ugly, so I just deleted that, and then I added like all these different suits from different Riddlers over the years. There's big question marks with the lights at the bottom, like kind of like Riddler trophies, and yeah, this is Riddler's room. So we'll close that door, and we can move on to the next room, Killer Rock. It's
My favorite.
combined with Bane's because like this is like a double room here, but Killer Croc is like a sewer with some blood on it, and then like the cage that he would be in, that he obviously would have broken out of. Then we can move on to Bane's. We wouldn't enter through the door, but we can exit through the door once we. Over here, this is like the chair where he gets injected with the venom type stuff, and he obviously becomes Bane. Here's Titan containers, because in Batman Arkham City and some other games, he likes to collect Titan containers. Yeah.
Mr. Freeze.
Over here is Mr. Freeze. There's a lot of ice. There is the chamber that he had his wife in. Then there's down here. There is his freeze ray gun, and then I guess I'm pretty sure I made that like the ice gadget that Batman uses in Batman Arkham City. He gives it to you and it freezes like some water, and it's a pretty cool tool. And then we have his suit here, and there's Alfred in there. Over here is Joker's room. There's like burning money like from the Dark Knight. There's a bomb from Batman 1966. Over in here is, oh my god, in here is his suit. Yes, this is his suit. In here, over here is this is his this is the Ace Chemicals chamber that he fell in to make him become crazy and Joker. You can see, yeah, there we go. So then we can move on to the next room. The next room is Harley Quinn. Okay. Harley Quinn, it has a little pixel art of her hammer. This is supposed to be like Arkham though here. Like Arkham Asylum, where she was obviously like what was she, a therapist?
Psychiatrist.
Something. Yeah, psychiatrist. Then she has her different suits. This is like her Harley Quinn, obviously, and then Harley Quinzel, like her civilian form. And then here she has her hammer.
Damn, my hammer.
That is pretty simple. So then we can just move on to the other side of the manor. So we're just gonna come over here. Then here we just have like a skull collection. It's a white helm, it's a skeleton skull and then a withered skull thingy. I just added that room because I can. I don't know. Over here we have the movie theater again, but this is where you can see the lights and stuff. You can turn them on. So yeah, it's just a movie theater, the one that we saw earlier. Then, I believe that is it for the inside of the manor. Yeah, it is. So, we are gonna move on to the backyard, and then we can end the video. So, see you there. Backyard. So, we walk out here, we're greeted by some plants, it's just a detailed pathway. And then, to the left, there's nothing much but, like, some trees and grass. And then there's also, to the right here, we have the horse stable. I made the horse stable building. Then when you walk in, the detailing was made by like all of us, like me, Weld, and Scotty. Then over here, this is my personal horse. His name is Rampage. You can't see his name tag because my HUD's off, but that's Rampage. What's your horse's name?
At the moment, it's Thunder, bruh, but I don't know.
I thought this was Thunder, bruh.
They're all Thunder, bruh, because Scotty spawned him in, and his egg name was
Oh.
Thunder, bruh.
And then this is the fastest horse in town. That is Waynebo.
Wayne Boy, yeah. Call him Wayne Boy.
See, look how fast he is. Like, this is the first horse that I spawned for him. So Waynebo, he's from the 1966 series. If y'all don't know that, but he is a racehorse in there, so it makes sense that he's fast. Yeah, that's Waynebo. Now here we have some water troughs. Then we also have some detailing by Weld. I made like the jumps and stuff, but then he made like all this path detailing in the grass and all that. He put the hay bales down over here, a bush, some more hay bales everywhere. yeah, there's just a whole bunch of detailing. And it's a nice little horse stable range. So we can move on to the next area. If you continue down the path, we go to the archery. Weld made this place. He made like everything here because I was working on like the trees on the outside of the manor. In here, there's some crossbows, some bows, and the arrows. And then if he gives us a demonstration, as you can see, he will shoot them. They light up. But they all light up. And yeah. And there's just like a little area where you shoot from. Continue. We can move on to a place that I mainly kind of did solo with a little bit of help. These are like some trash cans or something. And this is like the little garden type area with the hedges and stuff. There's benches. This is the main little area. There's the fountain with some flowers, more benches, a lot of stuff. And I really like how this came out. It's all nice and lit up also. At night, oh yeah, you can fill it up with like trash and stuff. Then there's just a whole bunch of paths. Here I'll overview it just to show y'all. That's what it looks like from above.
It was originally going to be a maze.
Yeah, it was gonna be a maze, but I'm glad I decided to make it this. This is inspired by Bats also, because he made it something like this. And the horse range also. Well, I'll leave a link to Bat's channel in the description. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We done the whole backyard, the whole manor. We're ready to go. So I'll meet y'all at the front of the manor for the outro. I wasn't expecting to be able to do this today, but we got it done. And you know, share this with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification to get notified every time I upload, leave a like on the video if you like it, and leave a comment saying what you liked about the manor, I guess. So before we sign out, obviously, I'll leave a link to Bat Venom's YouTube channel. So there's gonna be Bat Venom and Weld. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but shout out to Weld for helping me out. Shout out to Bat Venom obviously too. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I will roll the cinematics. G Money signing out.